이건 우리의 last call 서로의 밤을 울리던 그 목소리. Hi, Tiffany. Welcome back to my train spot. How are you? Have you been? It's been so long. I've missed you so much. It's actually insane. It's so good that we can see each other like this. I think that you actually look amazing. And I know I've been meaning to say that, and it's kind of rude that I haven't said it until now. Anyway, Tiffany, we have another reading vlog where I'm trying to fall back in love with reading, trying to get my groove back, okay? Stella could do it. Why can't I? I read a few things. I saw a few things. I talk about things. I'm excited to have this experience with you. But Tiffany, before we get into that, we need to talk about today's sponsor, Ana Luisa. Ana Luisa, in case you don't know, is a jewelry company. They create the most beautiful, stunning pieces of jewelry. And you're thinking, okay, probably out of my budget because it's probably like super expensive. No, not only is Ana Luisa jewelry stunning, gorgeous, beautiful, but it's also affordable. It's also like not going to make your wallet and you depressed. I'm saying, Tiffany, that the prices at Ana Luisa start at $39. So Ana Luisa sent me a few new pieces, specifically these earrings, which are the cutest things in the world. These gorgeous earrings are from Ana Luisa. And I also got a new bracelet from Ana Luisa to go with the one that I'm already currently always wearing. The gold chain bracelet is one that I got months ago from Ana Luisa, and I never take it off. And it does not tarnish. It does not look worn. It looks exactly the same way it did when I first got it. And I literally never take it off. That's the thing about Ana Luisa. Everything is long lasting, long wearing, hypoallergenic, water resistant, and sustainable. These pieces are meant to last you, and they really, really do. Most of their packaging is recyclable or reusable. I'm honestly a little bit biased towards these little cardboard containers because they're really, really cute, and I use them to store stickers. What's beautiful for you girlies who live in the States, Ana Luisa offers really fast and free shipping, but then also affordable prices for people like me who live outside of the States, like Canada or maybe Europe. I don't know where you live. That's like your business. It's not my business. How would I know where you live? What you need to know is that Ana Luisa has a 2-year warranty guarantee. So if anything happens within 2 years of you purchasing one of their pieces, literally bing bada boom, no problem. All you need to do, Tiffany, is click the link in the description and go check out my favorite pieces from Ana Luisa. Ana Luisa makes great gifts for either yourself, for family members, for loved ones. I've given friends, family pieces from Ana Luisa, and they love it. Click the link in the description, check out Ana Luisa, shop my favorite pieces, and live your dreams. I cannot recommend them enough. I absolutely love them so much. And honestly, I kind of feel fancy when I'm wearing their jewelry. Not even just like kind of fancy. I feel fancy. Thank you so much to Ana Luisa for sponsoring today's video. Okay, Tiffany, let's talk about the 2 books that we're going to talk about in this vlog. First of all, Shy Girl by Mia Ballard. I did read this in this vlog. Kind of surprised myself, honestly, because I did read it physically. And listen, I'm an audiobook girly. I'm an audiobook girly through and through. Have been for years. Honestly, since university, I kind of gave up on physical reading. University killed my ability to just like relax and just like, you know, live my life. But I'm trying to get that back. as we can see, this is about this girl named Gia. Gia is a regular, average kind of girl, but she is really struggling in her life. I think she's in her late 20s, maybe like mid 20s. She lost her job, right? She was an accountant, and she was like a good accountant. And she was like, number. But she got fired, which is like kind of a bummer. And it's been months since she got fired, and the bills are going up, the pay, the savings going down. And so Gia is starting to panic because she's got bills, she's got rent, she's got so many things to worry about financially. As a last ditch effort, she goes onto a sugar daddy website, and that's where she meets this guy named Nathan. Nathan seemingly is like a normal guy. I think he's like in his 40s. He's like whatever. And Gia sees potential in him. She's like, this is the big fish. This is the big tuna. She meets Nathan a few times, and then eventually they go to his house. And that's where Gia sees the cage and the collar and the leash. And that's where Nathan tells her that what he's interested in is her being his dog. Nathan wants Gia to be a literal dog 8 hours a day, 7 days a week. And he will pay her $2,400 a week for this service. And it's not even like a cutesy thing of like, oh, she'll get on all fours and like, you know, woof, woof, whatever. No, Gia cannot speak when she's a dog because dogs don't speak. Gia can't get up off the floor. She can't stand on her 2 legs. No. And Gia has to eat dog food, like literal dog food. Gia, even though she has reservations about this, decides to do it. And that's kind of like where the book starts. I have a lot of thoughts and feelings about this book, so stay tuned. The other book, I didn't actually finish this book. I did start it though, and that is Black Flame by Gretchen Felker Martin. I am absolutely obsessed. Like unhealthily obsessed with this cover. I love it so much. But this is about this woman whose name I think is Ellen. Yeah. Ellen is living in the 90s. I think it's like, or maybe it's like the late 80s. It's like the late 80s, 90s-ish type of time period. And Ellen is a closeted lesbian. She's for the sapphics, but she's also deeply, deeply, deeply repressed her sexuality because of homophobia, which is so fun. I love that. Her family basically found out that she was a little gay, and then they were like, you can't do that because that's fucking disgusting and we'll hate you forever. So they sent her to like a doctor to get fixed. Oh, it worked. Oh my gosh, it worked. Thank goodness. Ellen is now straight. She's dating men and having sex with them. And she loves it. She doesn't love it. Anyway, but Ellen is like a film restorationist, right? And so she works for this company, and there's this like film that's been brought in that was thought to have like been destroyed or just like maybe even not even like exist, but it's like real. And Ellen, the first moment that she sees it, she's like, I want nothing to do with this. This is weirdo shit. I think one of the characters honestly described it as a queer Nazi film, which no. She starts working on this film, and the more that she's working on it, the more strange things are happening to her. But then also at the same time, she's dealing with all of this repressed sexuality, all of these repressed feelings that she has towards women and towards men, or rather, I guess a lack of feeling towards men. From what I understand, I think she's going to go insane, and that's kind of fun. Those are the two books. I hope you enjoy this vlog. Tiffany, let me know what you think. I'd love to know your opinion. I trust your opinion so much every single time. I'm just like, what is Tiffany gonna think? What is Tiffany doing right now? Where does Tiffany live? Like, I just have these thoughts. Hope you enjoy. Okay, cool. Bye. See you soon. Baby, I can believe it. 이렇게 다녀왔어. 하루 종일 all day. 어쩌다인지도 모르게 쓰러졌어. 끌어안게 만들어 you. 끝없이 해마다 다시 chasing you again. 접힐 듯 스치듯 하루 미끄러져. You make me better than I've ever been. 온종일 너의 곁을 떠나기가 싫어. 어지러운 지금 이 느낌이 좋아. Right now 점점 더 빠져들어가. 내 숨이 차올라. 너의 사랑을. For once, I'm starting out a vlog looking not like a goblin, not like I live underneath a bridge somewhere. Hi, how's it going? It's Tuesday. It's 9:05 p.m. We're back, baby. We're back to trying to fall back in love with reading. This week, so far, what we're reading is Thigh Girl. I'm just over halfway through. I want to do the small talk. I want to be like, what's going on? How are you? But I can't do it. Not today, not this time. Because the way that this book is comprehensively disentangling my sanity, my ability to feel contented and safe, the way that I'm troubled, deeply and horrifyingly troubled by this. Mia Ballard, Mia. Hello? Mia, if you could please very kindly excavate yourself. What I'm trying to say is, can you get the fuck out of here? Can you get the fuck out of here? Because I can't take it, bro. Every single page, there's something new to talk about. It's like that Reba song. I'm not sure how it goes. The writing is stunning. The writing is so beautiful that I'm like, Mia, are you single? Because, oh my God, the writing is giving cunt. It's giving pussy. It's giving pussy pop. Okay. It's giving boots the house down, mama purr. The way that I love this though, the way that I'm obsessed with it. And I get why you girly pops are freaking out. I understand. I need you to know, Tiffany, that the amount of times that my stomach has just like fallen into my actual asshole while reading this book, not okay. And I know it's just gonna get worse. I know it's going to get worse. And I don't want to keep reading because I don't want it to get worse. But I have to because I want to know what's going to happen. Mia was like, I'm going to do a little slow burn in the beginning. Let you get comfortable with Gia, the main character. Just so that she can trap my ass. So that I have to finish the book. Because I need to know what's going to happen to her. Even though I know it's going to be bad. Oh, let me just say that this book is trying to say so many things. And while reading it, I was like, oh my God, this is so intellectual. But the way that I'm like not smart enough to break it down, the way that I'm like not confident enough to break it down. But let me try just a little bit. Okay. Just a little teeny tiny bit. Basically, what we have is the subjugation. I don't know if that's a word. I don't think it is. Of women. This idea of obedience in women, specifically when it comes to men. Gia is a dog to Nathan. Like, that's the thing. Nathan has never seen her as a human being. He's seen her as a dog. And what are dogs, Tiffany? They're obedient. They're subhuman. They're not human. They're animals that are trained to be obedient. Nathan is a patriarchy. Nathan is oppression. Nathan is the world's systems that contribute to the boot that is pressing down on us. That's what Nathan represents. And I think the whole concept of Gia being this human dog is this idea of obedience in women, the idea that women aren't as human as men, as worthy of rights, human rights. But then there's also the component of the money where it's this selling of the self, the ability and willingness to sell your soul, to sell your body, to sell your entire being to someone else simply for money. And the fact that like this kind of system, this kind of thing can exist where women can be exploited in this way. Once again, there's so many different messages. There's so many themes. And I'm just a dumbass. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But that's kind of like what I've been thinking about. I've been thinking a lot about women and their roles in conjunction, in comparison, the roles of men. I also think it's an extra layer of fucked up and gross that Gia is also a black woman. Listen, it would be horrible if it was a white woman. It'd be horrible for any woman of any nationality or ethnicity. What I'm saying though is like the fact that she's black adds an extra layer of horrifying to it all. It adds an extra layer of just like a gross feeling. I'm just so sad about this book. I'm gonna be honest, I'm sad. I'm like scared and I'm sad. Those are my two emotions. Those are my two emotions while reading this book. I think I'm honestly probably going to finish it today. Hopefully. I am on page 125. There are 214 pages. So I have less than 100 pages left to read. Also, I went to the cafe today because I'm that kind of girl. I'm the kind of girl who goes to cafes and like reads books and drinks coffee. I don't know if I got very good footage though, because I put the camera the wrong way. Pretty sure I should have had the camera on the other side, but also I'm shy when I'm in public and I don't want people to think I'm weird for filming. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm scared. Like, you know, those kinds of books where it's just a bummer and you know it's going to be a bummer, but at the same time, it's like an enjoyable bummer. That's how I feel about Shy Girl. I'm so sorry also if you can't get your hands on this because I think it's being traditionally published. I'm sorry. But either way, when it does come available, you should get it. You should read it because it's really good. The only thing, and it's like not even like a big thing. Sometimes with indie published stuff, things can happen, but there are quite a few like grammatical errors or formatting errors. A paragraph will just like break in the middle of a sentence. Like it'll just be like, I went to the store, cut, and then next to buy. And it's very strange. But other than that, stunning, gorgeous, beautiful, immaculate. I feel very normal about it. I'm gonna go because I have to film something after I film this. So cool. It was so good talking to you. So good seeing you. So glad that we could meet like this where I'm actually kind of hot. That's really nice for a change because usually I look like a drowned rodent. I know that you love that part of me, but anyway, okay. See you later, Tiffany. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
I'm sorry I let you down. I said some things that I never should have said, and I know you're hurting, but I've been somewhere else. I closed my eyes and all I ever saw was her, and my head was burning. And it's not okay, it's not alright, but I can't take it back. I just tried to feel something I only felt when we started drinking. I know it isn't fair, 'cause I've been selfish and I wasn't thinking, 'cause I still loved someone else. I just tried to feel something that wasn't there, no, 'cause you were never mine, I was never yours. I'm so sick of hiding it. My heart's not in it, and I don't think it's ever been. And I'm tired of fighting. I fucking hate that I've been lying for all of these years. You asked me all about her, and I said you got nothing to fear, that I'd let her go. And it's not okay, it's not alright. I held you close when I was down, but honestly, it was always gonna be somebody else. I just tried to feel something I only felt when we started drinking. I know it isn't fair, 'cause I've been selfish and I wasn't thinking, 'cause I still love someone else. I just tried to feel something that wasn't there, no, 'cause you were never mine, I was never yours. I was never yours. No, I was never yours. I was never yours. I should slow down, take it easy. I just keep on staring at my phone. Yeah, my head's spinning, heart's racing, knowing that you could give me a call. I lay awake at night, because all I seem to think about is you. Fuck, I don't know what to do. Do I want this too much? I know I have burned you once before. You can chew me up and spit me out if you don't wanna see me anymore. But I just wanna try, because all that I can think about is you. And I don't know what to do. Can I stay for a while? 'Cause I don't know any better. just keep on staring at my phone. Yeah, my head's spinning, heart's racing, knowing that you could give me a call. I lay awake at night because all I seem to think about is you. Can I stay for a while, 'cause I don't know any better. I should say something clever, but I can't think whatsoever. Because my logic's out the window when I'm sitting next to you. Go ahead and break my heart if you want to, but stay for a while if that's okay with you. I should slow it down, take it easy. I just keep on staring at my phone. Yeah, my head's spinning, heart's racing, knowing that you could give me a call. I lay awake at night.
Hello, it is Wednesday. I've got a bit of news for you. I finished reading Shy Girl. This book is so many different things. I've got feelings about it, but honestly, feelings that I can't substantiate. I can't distinguish between the things that I'm feeling. There are so many things that happened in this book where I'm like, I'm just left to sort of stare at a wall. This is like horrifying, tragic, scary, sad, rageful. There's so many, bro. Okay, first of all, Mia Ballard was thinking, I'm sure, while writing this, what happens if I just pop my pussy the entire book? That's like what she was thinking. I'm sure of it, dude. I think now she has evidence. I think now she has the research to back up whatever she wants to claim. I loved it. I was hooked. But also at the same time, I wanted to not look at it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was one of those things where I was scared of it, and I had good reason to be scared of it. If you know, you fucking know. There's nothing extremely graphic, I would say, that happens. There's like a few things that are a bit discomforting, at least in my own viewpoint. I'm different though from you. I'm different from him, from her, from them. I'm different, okay? So maybe this isn't going to be for you. Look up the trigger warnings. Don't be stupid and look up the trigger warnings, especially if you get triggered easily. For me personally, there was nothing explicitly, like, so horrifying that I was unable to live, but it was horrifying. And not even in just like the physicality of some things, like the body horror, but in how Gia was treated and how Gia transforms throughout the book. That was the horror. The horror was the patriarchy. Horror was the fact that Gia's body, the entire fucking book, is a crime scene. That was the horror. I'm never gonna get over that, bro. This book makes me feel sad that I'm a woman. I'm not okay. I don't want to be. I don't want to be. Like, after reading this, I don't want to be a woman. I want to be genderless. I want to be a blob, okay? I want to be a fucking rock. Let me read you a little bit from the afterword, or the author's note at the back. Miss Mia Ballard, with her pussy popping, gyrating, vibrating, wrote a little author's note, and she said some shit, and I'm going to read you a little bit of what she said. At its core, this is a story about reclaiming agency, about revenge, not as an act of malice, but as an assertion of autonomy in a world that often strips women of choice, dignity, and freedom. It's about confronting systems, be they societal, relational, or internal, that silence and oppress, and dismantling them piece by piece, no matter how messy or unpalatable the process might be. Women have always been cast as caretakers, peacemakers, and forgivers. We're told to endure, to adapt, to rise above, but sometimes the only way to heal is to rage. Sometimes justice isn't quiet or clean, it's feral and bloody and unapologetic. Shy Girl holds a mirror to the darkest parts of control and trauma while also asking questions about survival and resistance. What does it mean to escape a cage, whether physical or metaphorical? How do you reconcile the parts of yourself shaped by those cages? And what does freedom truly cost? More importantly, it's a reminder women deserve their own stories, their bodies, their futures on their terms. When that autonomy is stripped away, revenge becomes less about vengeance and more about rewriting the narrative in which women refuse to remain victims. I think that says everything, Tiffany. Oh my God, reading that last bit after finishing the book, I was like, Mia, am I in love with you? What I will say, while I loved this book, I think I'm gonna give it a 4-star. I know you're thinking, Jordaline, what do you mean? You've been like gushing. I know. I think I'm gonna give it 4 stars just because I don't know how I feel about the last, I would say, quarter of the book. The ending felt a little bit off, a little bit weird. Some things I didn't really get, or I didn't understand why they would go in a certain direction. But overall, 4 to 5 stars, so good. Horrifying, sad, so sad. Once again, it makes me not want to be a woman. It makes me want to turn myself inside out. I also got in the mail today this book, which is Black Flame by Gretchen Felker Martin. I don't want to say anything crazy, but I'm obsessed with this cover. Like, it's so pretty. Yes, 100%. Yes, 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 yes. Look at this woman puking up film. Shut up. Oh. Also, this is about a lesbian. Love a lesbian. I think I'm going to read this next because it's also pretty short. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it in the vlog. I'll try to, but maybe I won't. But if I don't finish it, then I'll tell you next week in the next vlog after this one. So don't worry about like not knowing, how does Jordaline feel? You'll know eventually. But I think I'm going to read this next. I think I'm going to read it physically as well because I'm crazy. I'm a crazy girl. I read Cuckoo from Gretchen. As you might know, loved Cuckoo. But what I realized about Gretchen, her writing is like really detailed, really methodical, it feels, but also extremely personal. Like it feels clinical in a way, but also at the same time, very deeply empathetic. That and I personally, love that kind of writing. I love the kind of writing that's like thorough, but not boring. I have no qualms, no issues with this. I do think I'm actually going to really like it. If I don't, Gretchen, we got to talk. Gretchen, if I don't love your book, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to like wrestle or something. Am I creepy? Am I creepy? I think I might be creepy. I think I'm actually fucking creepy. I'm going to go because I'm going to eat some food. Maybe watch a little bit of BL. Start reading Black Flame. And I will talk to you later, okay? It was so good seeing you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Goodbye.
Don't want nobody else around. When I'm with you, baby, nothing really matters. So like think about, baby, there's no doubt. Spending hours over at your place. Every night, hold me tight in your arms. Wanting more of you. Do you feel it too? 보고 싶어 wanna take a night. Honestly, I'm wanting something safer. 말해줄래, tell me what I want. Can't keep going on like that. 오늘 정해 leave 우리 사이엔 gamble 시간 낭비하기 싫어. Please don't. I'm wasting my time on you. 이제 정해 leave 그만할래. gamble 나를 잃긴 싫어. Please don't. I'm wasting my time on you.
What do I gotta do to make you see? Want you to be with me endlessly, but forever till we part ways. Hope it's not too soon. How I see it now, just wanna make a temporary truce. For every move, sun passing by made me realize got nothing that I wanna lose tonight. But with you, it's always day and night. I'm just tryna make this right, yeah.
보고 싶어 wanna take a night.
Hi, Tiffany. Today is Friday. I didn't update you yesterday simply because I didn't have the capacity to. I just like didn't feel like it. First things first, I did get my nails done. The Junji Ito nails, the Tomui Uzumaki nails are gone. I do miss them actually, but I got new nails. These might be the longest nails I've ever had. They might be too long, honestly, for me, which is kind of crazy because you know me, Tiffany. I love a long ass nail, but these might be too much. They're cute though. This is just like a PSA for anybody who doesn't have long nails. And like I get it, like I get why why you're curious. I get why maybe you would think these thoughts, you know, to yourself. My issue is like when you bring me into it, because I don't want to be part of it. I'm sorry. Like, you're trying to have a conversation that I'm never trying to fucking have. Basically, somebody asked like, oh, I love your nails, but like, how do you wipe your ass? Girly pop, what sex position do you like? Do you like taking it from behind? Because if we're asking inappropriate questions, bitch, let's ask inappropriate questions. Like, it just like literally grinds my ass, pun intended, grinds my ass. Like, shut up. It's like the absolute lack of like respect, dignity. If you're so curious about how I wipe my ass, maybe you should go get some long ass nails and figure it out for yourself. Do it yourself, bitch. I'm not here to answer stupid fucking questions. So this is just like a PSA. If you've ever asked anybody who had long nails how they wipe their ass, I'm telling you right now, that person fucking hates you. That person doesn't like you. You're asking a stupid fucking question. It's insensitive. It's like disrespectful. Maybe get dignity. Maybe like think about the things that you fucking say. Besides that, I got new nails. I'm also realizing I don't think I really like the square. I think I'm very much a stiletto girly, and I kind of miss the stilettos. Ever since like having long nails, I've developed this, like, I don't want to call it a stim. It's like a thing where I take my index finger with the nail and I just do that over and over again. And with the stiletto, it feels good. Is that weird to say? That might be weird to say. I need to talk to you about Black Flame. I am about that far into it. I think I'm like 50 pages. Yeah, I'm exactly 50 pages in. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to finish it in this vlog, but I do want to talk about my first impressions of the novel. It's very melancholic and heterophobic. The main character is closeted, right? She is attracted to women, but because of her family and because of a conversion kind of therapy that she went through because of her family, she's now dating men, specifically this one guy whose name I do not remember, and honestly, who cares? She's dating this man, and the way that he's described like gives me war flashbacks. The way that he initiates intimacy, the way that he's unsure of himself, but also at the same time like confident but clumsy, but also like almost domineering in a way. The absolute flashback of like when I used to date men and like have sex with men. It's a war zone out there, my guy. It's hard. There's been multiple scenes where they're having sex, or rather he's having sex with her, because she's not really a participant in it. And the thing that's really traumatizing is that he doesn't notice her non-participation. He doesn't notice that she's just laying there while he flips and flops sweatily on top of her body. And like the crazy thing too is like he'll do all of this stuff. He'll like have sex with her and then like roll over and be like, did you come? The absolute nerve, the absolute audacity is mind-boggling. It was hard. It was hard for me personally to read about these things, because it just reminded me of like being in my like 20s and like seeking male validation. But that's the thing too, like the main character isn't seeking male validation. She just wants to have this appearance for her family, for the world, I suppose, of heteronormativity, even though on the inside she feels like ground beef, even though on the inside she's like screaming and dying. And it seems as though she had a girlfriend as well at one point, but I think maybe she broke up with the girlfriend because of her family, because maybe her family found out. I don't know. There's been kind of like snippets, like pieces, but we haven't gotten like a full picture as of yet. Maybe we won't. I don't know. But she's so gay, bro. She's so gay. So sexually repressed so far as well. The horror has been horroring. There's a scene, bro, where she accidentally like cuts into her thumb, like her thumb nail. Ooh, like the visceral like reaction that I had to it. It just, oh my God, it literally, ew. I hate thinking about it. Sounds so painful. Besides like the horror, like the body horror, there's also like these delusions that she's having, or these like maybe dreams, or I guess maybe delusions, hallucinations. When she cuts her thumb, she remembers seeing like the blood fall on the piece of film that she's working on. And then she like blacks out because there's so much blood. But then the next day when she goes back to work, they're like, oh, thankfully like no blood got on the film. And she's like, the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean? Like, yes, there what? And they're like, no, No, sweet honeybee girl. No, there's not. They don't say that, but it's kind of what I wanted to say to her because I feel bad. And then also where the part where I'm at, she's starting to have these dreams of the film that she's, I wanted to say rehabilitating. That's not the right word. The film that she's like cleaning up. She's having these dreams of the scenes. It's almost like a grotesque circus kind of vibe. People are fucking, there's shit, there's cum, there's blood. Like it's crazy. Maybe there actually isn't any shit, because I do remember reading a part of the book and it was talking about how there was like the smell of cum and like blood in the air. And I was like, thank God there's and I was like, thank God there's no shit, because like that's not a thing that I'm interested in. So far, 50 pages in, I do like it. I don't find myself really being pulled back into it. That's the thing, which is a bit disappointing, because with Cuckoo, also by Gretchen, that book I was being pulled into. I was being sucked in like a little black hole. But this, I don't feel the urge to dive back into it. But that could also be the fact that I'm mentally ill. So, it's just like, it's hard to tell. I will update you when I finish this and what I think of it when I do. But I need to talk to you about this BL that I watched, because it was absolutely bonkers, and it might have been like the worst BL I've ever seen. It was so bad that it was actually like, I spent 5-10 minutes laughing because I was like, what the fuck is going on? It's this Taiwanese BL called Perfect Match, and immediately low budget, which is like fine. I've seen my share of BL, and some of it's low budget, and that's whatever, because it doesn't matter the budget. If the acting is good, if the story is good, if the writing is good, anything could fucking happen. Anything could work. Unfortunately, the writing, the acting, the direction, none of it was really great. Basically, it's this guy who gets like dumped by his like boyfriend. He's like single, but then he starts this like new job with this like really rich guy who like lives with his sister, who is I think like 10 or 12 years old. Like he takes care of her because their parents are abusive. The unemployed dude starts working for the sister guy. Let's just call sister guy top, other guy bottom. So he starts working for the top, taking care of the sister. Bottom guy starts to fall in love with top guy. And then top guy also starts falling in love with him, but bottom thinks that he's straight. So he's like, I can't work here because I'm gay and you're straight and I like love you. And then top is like, oh my God, what? I love you too. And so they kind of like get together, kind of. There's this scene. There's this sequence of scenes that absolutely had me in stitches. It's not meant to have me in stitches. It's not meant to, but it did. So bottom has a grandma, right? Grandma raised him. Grandma doesn't know that he's gay though. So the top and the bottom, they have affirmed their love for each other. And so they're kissing right on the street, on like a sidewalk. And oh no, grandma sees them kissing. And so grandma is like, I'm homophobic. And she's like visibly upset by it, right? It seems as though she's not accepting of their relationship. The scene cuts, right? Hard cut. And then we immediately go into a sex scene. Like immediately after like homophobia exists and like your family might not accept you, to like, hard cut, we're taking off our pants and our clothing and we're kissing on a bed. Like the most jarring thing. But then we hard cut again, we hard cut to the grandma. The grandma is in a room. We don't know whose room it is. I don't think it's the bottom's room. And she's wearing the same clothes as that day. Like, so she was upset about her grandson. Now she's back home and she's in this room. Keep in mind also, the top and the bottom, they're not dating. They're not like Facebook official, okay? But for some reason, on the same day, there's a framed photo. There's a framed photo of the top and the bottom posing like couples. And it's just on the bedside table. And grandma is like looking at the photo. It just makes absolutely no fucking sense that there would be a photo of them posing like a couple in this nondescript room that we've never seen before. Maybe it's her room, which is also weird. Why is there a photo of them in your room on your nightstand? The person who lives in this room, who is not the bottom, has a photo of them. Oh my God, it makes no sense. Honestly, the whole drama A 2 out of 10. Like, not good. It was not good. Honestly, kind of a waste of like an hour. But I died at that photo. I can't. Because it makes no sense. They're not boyfriends. They wouldn't have taken this photo. But because she's wearing the same clothes, it's like, it's the same day. Unless you're just wearing the same clothes. The timeline in this drama was crazy. Also, speaking of BL, there's this BL that I've been wanting to watch called Smells Like Green Spirit. It's a Japanese BL. The premise, from what I can understand, is this high school student guy is a bully towards this other guy who has like long hair. And I think he cuts his hair like as like a form of bullying, right? But then he falls in love with him. And listen, I know that bully romance is kind of fucked up. Bully romance is so fucked up, okay? But I can't help it, like, kind of be into it. I think also a lot of you girlies are also that way as well. So I think I'm going to watch it. I'll keep you updated on what I think of it. Let me know also if you've read it in the comments. Also, speaking of that, tell me if you've read Black Flame and what you thought of it. If you were living, laughing, loving, screaming, crying, dying. Tell me. Anyway, this has just been me talking, like yapping. I'm gonna let you go. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. Thank you so much to Ana Luisa for sponsoring. Don't forget to check out the link in the description. And I hope you have a wonderful day, Tiffany. Don't forget to hit subscribe because we talk about spooky shit, talk about creepy shit, we talk about shy girls, and we talk about the black flames and shit. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye. I'll see you later. Goodbye. Goodbye. See you. Bye. Bye.
I should slow it down, take it easy. I just keep on staring at my phone. Yeah, my head's spinning, heart's racing, knowing that you could give me a call. I lay awake at night because all I seem to think about is you.